Hello, welcome to Soulprint Weekly Pick Your Crystal Reading. This is for the week of October 29th through November 4th. All right, so we have some point crystals here today, if you will. All right, so this beautiful little guy, it's actually a really light, I think it's a really light smoky quartz, but it could actually be citrine. I can't tell to tell you the truth, but it's beautiful. We're going to call this one light smoky. Okay, I'm going to put it there. Let's see it. And amethyst, and the true smoky quartz. So, see which crystal or crystals resonate. And let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. Here we go. All right. So for this one, what do we have here? The moon, the 9 of cups, the world, page of pentacles. So here we go. The page of pentacles talks about good news coming through. Okay? It follows a very interesting pathway. Very good. Sorry, I'm just fiddling around with these cards so you can see them. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're starting with the moon. So what is the moon? The moon is about heightened emotions. It can be about things not being completely clear or you're not seeing them completely clearly. The 9 of cups, as we know, manifestation card, the wish card, the world, the closing of one chapter to the beginning of another, a new one, and good news coming through financially. So let's put it all together. All right. So perhaps you have gone through a period of time where you've been trying to get some information, get some details, get some things straightened out, sorted out, organized. And it feels like it's been kind of a bit of a job. But there's a real need for you to see as clearly as possible. And sometimes that can be hard when your emotions, like, the emotions of the full moon, when they sort of get in the way, um, to kind of find that balance. The manifestation card reminds you that your thoughts create your words, and your words create your deeds, and your deeds are you. So it's important to remember when manifesting that you don't sort of sell yourself short. This is like the universe saying, what can I do for you? And so if you only have one answer, make it a really good one, okay? This process is going to take you to a place where you're able to close something and then start new again. And there comes that financial good news. So, is it possible that you've been waiting for a settlement? Is it possible that you've been waiting for some money to come in so that there are things that you can get sorted out or started in your life? These are lovely cards telling you that, yeah, make sure things are clear, manifest it to the best of your ability, be prepared for the transition that will create, and know that financially there is support coming your way to help you through this. All right. Take a look at the purple one. The Magician. The 5 of Wands. The Chariot. And Cups. So This week, Spirit wants to just kind of remind you that you have everything you need at your disposal to be able to accomplish what you want or start taking the first steps to accomplishing what you want. All right. Also, the universe can only help you if you pay attention to signs and signals. So pay attention to the serendipity of your life, the strange coincidences, that kind of thing, because there are messages, help, and assistance coming through for you. Now, the Five of Wands is sort of that, conflict, quarreling, competition kind of card. I always find the energy of this card just a little bit like irritating or a little frustrating. It's not an all-out war. It's not a big skirmish, but there is an energy around it of not feeling exactly settled. Okay. The Chariot, things are moving forward and they're going to move forward very, very quickly. And that brings you to the King of Cups. So you've got that warm, thoughtful energy, the caring, creative people, professions that have to do with the art, have to do with being in touch with emotions and feelings and healings. Okay. Now, this can be a physical person, but it can also be symbolic about a place that you finally achieve, that you get to. So, whatever is going on, there's definitely a little bit of friction going on along the pathway, but honestly, it feels like you're going to get through it. It also feels that when things pick up speed, they're going to really, really pick up speed. So, you're going to want to be mindful of be mindful of the fact that sometimes things need to be chaotic to fire up the energy to get it going, but you need to be kind of prepared for, maybe a few ups and downs and rounds. But this is not a negative connotation at all. This is about things moving ahead swiftly. And that takes you to this King of Cup energy. So whether this is somebody you're drawing into your life, whether this is you, whether these are the things that you've accomplished. So it's kind of an interesting energy because I got to say, I'm honestly not getting a really clear read on what the situation is that these cards pertain to. Like, I'm sort of not getting real clarity, but I have to assume that if you picked the Amethyst, the words here have been helpful to you. I hope. But in any case, don't let the little stuff get you down. Look for sign signals. Remember that you have all the skills you need to move forward at, frankly, whatever pace is comfortable for you. You can control that if you take charge. And that's taking you to this very lovely sort of healing, emotional stability kind of energy. Very nice. And finally, Smoky Quartz. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Strength, Ace of Cups. Okay. So two aces. So I'm liking this. I like the Ace of Cups. This is about a new way of life, a new venture, new challenges beginning. The Ace of Cups is about, new relationships, a new start, something that brings happiness to the home. And what you have sitting between those are the Three of Pentacles, which is, the card about, it's like success through effort. It is like with the help of friends. It can be referring to people who are masters at their craft. But this is a card to remind you that you're not in this alone. And sometimes our strength comes from being able to see both sides of the story. Remember, you know, it is not strength that prevents you from seeing the other. All right. Um, I have often said that the strongest tree in the forest is always the tree that has learned to bend with the wind. Okay. And so, whatever these starts are, these new beginnings, and they're exciting and they're wonderful and it looks like fabulous. Remember, you're not in this alone. There is help out there if you need it or require it. And remember that sometimes that strength that we need to tame can be understanding our own strength. It can be about when you know you're strong, when you know you have a situation under control, you don't kind of need to prove it to anybody. You just simply know. And the strength card is asking you to embrace that clarity of thought. It is asking you to embrace the the knowing, the understanding. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is about new beginnings, new starts. Maybe it's just something that you're gonna start. Maybe a venture, maybe a little business. Maybe it is just a creative idea. Um, but it's powerful and it's forceful. And the Ace of Cups here is sort of saying, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot of contentment. Um, things are going to be, there's going to be this amazing new fresh start, and that's going to bring a lot of happiness into your circle of energy. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so very, very much for being here. I wish you all a fabulous week ahead. And for those who are, really into fall and really enjoying it, enjoy the colors and the season change. And for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere who are moving on into spring, I wish you a warm and sunny one. Bye-bye now.